In the high-stakes world of luxury brand titan Bernard Arnault, a powerful figure in Europe's political sphere is playing a crucial role in attempts to broker a trade deal between the European Union and the United States under President Trump. Amidst a slowdown in global consumer spending, particularly in China and the US, Arnault has been shuttling between European capitals, meeting with key leaders like German Chancellor Friedrich Merz and Italian Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni. He's also had direct conversations with President Trump, working to de-escalate tensions between Brussels and Washington. Arnault is not only pushing for a trade agreement to avoid a damaging trade war, but he's also hedging his bets by planning to open another Louis Vuitton factory in Texas, a move credited with shielding the luxury industry from tariffs during Trump's first term. However, challenges remain. LVMH reported a 22% fall in first-half net profit due to a sharp decline in sales at its core fashion and leather goods division. The company is grappling with an economic slump in China, shaken U.S. consumer confidence over tariff uncertainty, and questioning consumer attitudes towards luxury goods after years of price increases. As investors scrutinize LVMH's business model, a conglomerate of more than 75 brands, Arnault remains optimistic that the slowdown is temporary, not a structural shift. He believes successful investors often do the opposite of stock market players, who he calls a bit sheep-like. LVMH shares have fallen more than 30% since January, but Arnault and his family holding companies have bought over $1 billion of LVMH shares since the end of January. He expects to own more than half of LVMH stock by the start of next year. The most pressing issue at hand is resolving the trade impasse with Washington. Arnault is reasonably optimistic that Brussels and Washington will reach an accord before Trump's threatened 30% tariff on the EU kicks in next month. He has been in contact with key U.S. officials, including Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent and Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick, in addition to his regular conversations with President Trump. With significant leverage as a major employer across Europe and plans to expand production in the U.S., Arnault is urging European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen and other leaders against tit-for-tat retaliation with the U.S. He's also been on the phone with French President Emmanuel Macron, who has taken a more combative approach with Washington in the past. For Arnault, maintaining a strong relationship with the U.S., Europe's main economic partner, is crucial.